Okay, seedlings, we're back. I'm testing out some things today to make sure y'all get to hear the music, because the music is quite charming. So the music should be more prevalent this time around than it is in a lot of my other videos. So there's our allowance for yesterday. We got our one thing. Let's see if Uncle Bill's got something for us to do today. Well, here's Sleepyhead. I don't really have that much for you to do today, but it would be good if you could deliver some milk to Old Mother Hubbard over in Candlewich Cottage. She's the master cook of Quill, so might be able to give you a few tips. And I don't mean carrot tips. It's quite a long walk, so we'll do you some good. Just use a metal bucket on Old Butterscotch there to fill it with milk. Otherwise, the day is your own. Take care out there. Okay, so do we have a metal bucket? Yeah, we have the metal pail. So I don't think we can just throw it though. Alright, so let's go up here and we can feed her or we can pet her. But how do we... Alright, interact. Alright, so that doesn't work. It contain release. Alright, so the bucket is full, so I'm gonna empty the bucket out. Maybe that'll help. Alright, now I can tell her to follow me, but that doesn't do any good. Alright, so here we go. Alright, there we go. So now we got a like thing full of milk. That was not as gross as it could have been, for sure. You hearing that music? Now, do we want to go fishing or not? Let's go see if our oh, we need our dandelions. Gotta have our dandelion clock. There we go. Here is our... Something is already growing there, so I'm assuming that means that it's not ready to be... Alright, so let's equip our watering can. Make sure that we water that. So now that's filled. Alright, so I guess that doing that waters two of them at the same time, so that's good. Alright, so now let's go see if our sister has anything to say. Oh, what seeds did you get? Did Uncle Pell tell you to use the watering can? Because you gotta water them every day or they'll dry up and stop growing. That's what happened to me, or we'd have a whole bunch of chocolate plants by now. Same thing she told us yesterday. Alright, so let's take this milk. Let's get the milk equipped. Or we don't need it equipped. Alright, so let's, so C, we have to feed the pig. Let's take care of the feeding the pig, first of all. And we have to fill the water trough, which means we're going to have to get rid of the milk first. Alright, feed truffles. Let's give her some blueberries. I'm assuming it's a girl. Okay, I don't know what the nose means. Maybe that means she was turning her nose up at it. Alright, so let's deliver the milk to Mother Hubbard. So it's set on our that-er way. We're just going to follow our that-er way. We still haven't gone south yet. Or have we? No, we haven't gone south yet. We'll have to do that soon to see what's down there. Maybe a dungeon? We haven't been asked to mine or anything yet. Still moving right along. The pretty land. I was normally when I see games or pixel art, I'm kind of like, eh. Alright, so she's in Candlewich Village, right? Yeah, she's in Candlewich. Old Mother Hubbard. Sounds familiar. Isn't Old Mother Hubbard the one that had the shoe? Didn't we live in a shoe at some point in our life? We need to go over this way. I wish we get to use these stones. We're coming down here. Oh, it's this place again. We've been here already. It's nice having this little sprite to show us around. Coming down here. Still heading south. Did it say she was south of Candlewich Village? Would make sense, wouldn't it? And there's that thing again. What was it trying to show us to? This seems to be trying to show us how to get to somewhere. Okay, well, we can't go that way. They want us to go over here for some reason, but what is over there? Festival Green, Druida's Cross, Candlewich West. Ooh, what's Druida's Cross? Oh, we do have to go this way anyway. Is this just a, we've talked to this guy before. Nice to see you. Okay. It's one of those teapots. Ooh, what's this? It looks like a some sort of rune stone. And here's another one down here. What's this? Can we interact with this one? That's right, we can hit F3 and it shows us things we can interact with. There's a goddess statue. To tell us which goddess it is, though? Nope. But we can... But that helps us fast travel, so maybe those other things aren't fast travel. Alright, where are we going? Going up here? So maybe the goddess statues are the only way to fast travel. So then maybe... Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Maybe I was wrong about that. But was there a goddess statue that I could use at my farm? That's the question. Alright, so Edward Teapot, we've already made friends with Edward Teapot. And here we are in Spout-A-Lot. And so we're still trying to find this woman. There's more people down there we can make friends with. There's a lot of people around here. Teresa Brown, we've already talked to her. This is pretty big, so you can see why we need, oh, they were forming an arrow. So you can see why I like the idea of a fast travel option. Alright, so she's in this area somewhere. Here's some more rune stones. It's another dandelion. Alright, so I wonder if we can harvest this stuff at some point. Oh look, there's something over here. Proverb, checkered chub stays away from those bright summer's day. I wonder if these proverbs are stored somewhere so we can go back and read them. There's lots of reading in this game, which I don't mind. I read most of the books in Skyrim. Oh, here we go. Old Mother Hubbard. Doesn't look like she lives in a shoe, but she's got a dog. Let's see. Curried custard. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Just had a new recipe idea. Name's Old Mother Hubbard. Master cook, sorceress of sauces, prodigy of porridges, virtuoso of victuals. The gardens of the goddesses themselves are perfumed with the aromas coming from my kitchen. That's how good I am. Now, as a master, it is my sworn duty to pass on my skills to anyone who wants to learn. So if you want to become a doyen of dough, a guru of gruel, a shaman of soup, bring whatever ingredients I ask for. You'll see that my recipes bring all sorts of marvelous boons. I like boons. We'll start with something easy. Bring me an ordinary cabbage, and I'll show you how to transform it into a hearty, delectable stew. It does have some socially awkward side effects, but flatulence is a small price for keeping you full for a good long while. My cabbages! You'll see that using ingredients to whip up delicious dishes is much better than eating raw ingredients like a rube. The benefits are greater and last longer, so bring me that cabbage and we'll get started. Oh, I think I just might have a cabbage here, young old Mother Hubbard. Alright, so deliver the milk. And there, she's got the milk. Thanks, just what I asked for. So we should get our... We don't get paid for that until tomorrow. Alright, so we need to give her a cabbage. It's a 1-star cabbage, but I don't think they're just going to complain. Loved by village idiots and hungry people. Simpleton's stew. Alright, there we go. Simpleton's stew. Loved by village idiots and hungry people. You need a tomato, a cabbage, and whatever that is. So now we have to learn more. Jamboree, Rod Stewart. Oh, I love wordplay. Get doubled stews and soup yield. Jamboree, get doubled jam yield. Okay. Alright, let's see if she has something she wants to say to us. Now. Nope. So all we can do is just bring ingredients to her. Now, is there a stove? Now, can we interact with the stove and see if there's anything that we can make? Alright, so she taught us simpleton stew, right? So we need a tomato, cabbage, and basil. Or basil, depending on which side of the ocean you're on. Alright, so nothing we can do yet because we don't have enough ingredients. Now we have to make the long walk back to the stove, berry bush, a well, bed, and a crop square. We're not going to steal her crops. Or are we? No, we're not. Or are we? No. Alright, so let's check out our map. Stuff we can do. What if we went up north? Let's do a little bit of exploring while we're out here. Instead of waiting for it to... Alright, we can fill our bucket though, right? Alright, so we can fill our bucket because we have to fill our water trough if we ever make it back home. Don't worry, we're going to make it back home. The Vale Gardener's Friend by Marshtet the Master Gardener. I've got green fingers. No, I have not been picking my nose, but I have in fact been poking my little rose in the garden shed. I love the smell, the texture, and the lovely pink petals of a fragrant carnation. It is a sheer joy to create beautiful hanging gardens and tend them with your tools. I have mastered gardening over many years, so I have very polished tips for helping you grow and germinate. Wheat requires no watering. Once it is grown, get out your chopper and beat it down. Carrots, cabbage, and wheat have a 3-day growth cycle. I can't think of anything rude for that. Apples, gooseberries, and pears have a 2-day cycle. A bicycle, as it were. Not that I know what one of those is. Tomatoes have a 3-day growth cycle and do not need watering. Collect them from the trellis. Make sure they are nice and firm by giving them a good squeeze. Then check your tomatoes. Carrots and cabbage need watering daily, so give them a good squirt and make them nice and wet. The use of fertilizer will really help create bigger, hardier plants, so grab your wooden bucket and hold your nose. Now grab your trowel, clear your mind of innuendos, and get gardening, you dirty pucks. Alright. A little bit of saucy language in this game, isn't there? Now let's look at our world map. Where are we in relation to... So there's Candlewitch Cottage, which is where we are. There's unvisited, and there's unvisited. Alright, so let's go see what this unvisited thing is up north. I like, because it looked like ruins of some sort. Or runes, as my old friend would say. Cowpat Farm. It's in the Vale. Alright, so... what does this sign say? Anything? Cuckoo Wood or Candlewitch Cottage? Alright, so this is a farm, but who lives here? I'm guessing the Cowpat family. Let's see what he says. Introduce yourself. Happy Cow. What you want? Had enough of them rascals, so I moved myself into my own little shed. I drew at his armpits, leave this old bugger alone and give me some peace. How are you? I am good, thanks. What's happening? Just heading to my little bed. Goodbye. Alright, so... guess we don't need to know anything about him just yet. Oh, look, there's somebody else. What do you want? Introduce myself. Millie Cow. Ain't you one of them adoption kids? What happened? Your mom and pa dump you in the woods? I can see why. How are you? I am very well, thank you, considering. What's happening? Not much is happening. Goodbye. Alright, so she wants to start off. Alright, what does this boy say? Billy Cow. I ain't supposed to talk to stranger, and you're as strange as blue cow dung, so get on and get lost. Alright, so I guess there's not a lot of variation in their speech habits. We can still continue north from here, but let's go ahead and see if we can go exploring this way. Look, they have a cow too. That's crazy. More than one cow in a farming game? Whoever had such a thing? Alright, we're in Cuckoo Wood. Wonder if there's any cuckoos here. Can we interact with the animals? I don't think so. So where can we go from here? Alright, so Candlewitch West, and there's the North Gate. Let's just continue exploring. What's this? Looks like a big sign. There's lots of stuff here. Are these ruins? I'm curious about the state of this world, considering how it's said that most of it's been... I mean, things like wolves are extinct. They mentioned wizards and computers. Looked like there was some sort of... oh, it's another one of those offering things. But who are they offering to? The day's getting on. Perhaps I should be getting on too. Where does this go to? Nuts Cattery, home to lost fluffy souls. Where in the world do they get fluffy? Look, there's a cat. Alright, I don't see anybody here though. Oh, there she is. But I want to read your book first, lady. Cat Care for Beginners by Alice Combe. Oh my goddess, I absolutely love cats. They're fluffy and cute and bouncy and have spankly eyes and cute whittled noses. Contrary to ancient belief, Quillian cats love milk. They like being stroked and can be tamed very well and will follow you around if they really, really like you. They say cats can also sense the dead and see spirits. My little Stephen can. Stephen Pawkins, I call him. He is the cleverest cat and will hiss when ghosts are present. It scared me the other day when he hissed at the milk delivery man who must have had a ghost behind him, as Stephen hisses at that man every time he visits. They say cats have another skill, but sadly not my cat. When he is not chasing fish being dragged around, he is either asleep or worrying the chickens. That's all you need to know, so make sure you treat your cat well or I will come around to your house with Mr. Pumpkins, and not only will I be very, very cross, but I'll also beat the living bleep out of you. Alright. And what is this little thing down here? Is this a proverb? Night milk. Ooh, it's a recipe. Carrots. That garlic and mushrooms. It's always sunny when you drink this. Alright, so did that leave? Alright, so let's look and see if we have. So there's a veil. Unknown, unknown. Let's look at our knowledge bases here. So here's there's key items, insects, and recipes. Alright, so we do have the recipes here, so we can look them up. But it doesn't tell us the ingredients here. Alright, so it gave us, oh, there we go. Yeah, there it does. So what are these things? I guess these are the benefits that you get. So blueberry jam, carrot, ginger, and mushroom. Alright, so I think we'll be able to make some of these recipes soon. But not at the moment. I saw some vials there, and she likes cats. Let's see now. Vials and cats. She's a witch! Blood feud. Blood feud can be found by strange faced statues on the ground. Alright, it's good there's an outhouse everywhere. I wonder if we'll ever actually... Oh, I think we've already met this woman. Yeah. What can we buy from her? Oh, we can buy a cat. Scratcher, 9 lives and 4 lives. Okay. I guess not all of her cats survived. So we can go to the north gate or we can go back to Candlewich West. Gotta head back home now. See if we can find our way there. Anything over in this direction? Other than this woodpecker, and what is this? Some mapstone. Oh, it's a goddess statue. We can go this way, but is there anything this way at all? This is quite the big world. We need to find all these mapstones. There's another one of these big things. This one's got a tree in the middle of it. Are these the Fae? Alright, I don't see any flowers we can pick up, so maybe those aren't the Fae statues it was talking about. I think home is this way, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's going to let us go that way. I guess we're just going to have to go back this way and go to follow the bottom and go to Candlewich. I like exploring. This is a bigger world than I thought it would be. I don't know how big that other game is, the one that this game has been compared to a little bit. The one they call Stardew Valley. Alright, so I wonder if I used my Adderway, if it would help me find my way home faster. But I think it's just going to knock us out at some point. So what is this place? Dangerous or Funny by Dan Tedium. I had a dream the other night and was being watched by thousands of people in the sky. They had books for faces and were twitching uncontrollably. "You hold this tube," shouted one. Another called out, "Put it in the mixer, Master Don." Other minions were off to the side, chatting and chittering endlessly. "Reddit," burped a passing frog. I woke with a game jolt and had an itch-yo ahead. I felt an epic discord within my soul, and I felt so agog that I decided I must leave. Alright, here's some more puns. I left my home and headed north. As I left the vale, the voices faded, and I was left alone with just the sweet twitter of the birds and the smell of musk in the air. They're really stretching out this wordplay in this game a little bit. I like it though. We can't read this? I bet it would have said something clever. Something super clever. Whose house is this, he wonders. Alright, Cowpat Farm, Cattery, Candlewich West. What's this, south? We're gonna get exhausted soon. Alright, so here's Candlewich West. So now we just need to go to Candlewich, so we just follow this. Hopefully we'll be able to get home before we fall asleep. I don't know you. That's not your purse. I don't know you. I think we can get there in time. Have we completed all of our tasks for the day? We haven't filled the water trough and we still need to do that cat rescue. What does this person want? Oh, he's got dirty windows. How do? Hello there, what do you want? Are we at the farm? We're gonna find our way home now. Alright, so Northgate. I think I could have went to so much places, so many places to explore. It's cray cray, I'm telling you. Guess we will have to start using those gates. Now I think we can sneak up through here. I think we can just go straight north. Now there's nothing here. The candles are... Were those candles there before? I don't know. We're almost home. Just a little short jog this way. So many other places to explore. So many things to learn and to do. Alright, let's get over here. I guess while we still got some time, we can see if we can... Alright, was this filled with water? I think it was. I think we got some water out of that well. So let's go to the water trough, see if we can get that done. Looks like they're getting ready to go inside and go to bed. So we gotta hurry. Is the water trough for the pig? Where'd the pig go? Oh, it's over here. She's over here. It's over here. Whatever it is, it's over here. And it made a little dumpling for us. Alright, 8. 8. Contain or release. Put away. There we go. Fill the water trough. There we go. So now we've got two. We got both of our tasks done. And we got that woman's stuff done. So let's go see if Uncle Bill... Sometimes I wonder if it was the right thing to bring you kids here, but something told me I had to. Maybe it was Jerita herself. How are you? I am struggling with drowsiness today. I don't need any more sleep. What's happening? Just relaxing a bit. Goodbye. Alright, so is this another day done? We can't cook anything. We can't craft anything. We'll put the bucket away. So tomorrow, assuming we don't get any more tasks that we have to complete, maybe we should go look at that cat rescue. Alright, here's the calendar, and this day, 6 is Uncle Bill's birthday. Okay? And 7th is the traveling trader, goods market. So 7th is God's day or whatever. So what else we got here? Alright, so that's just our friendship. This is our map. Look at all these places we can go to. We haven't been there, haven't been there. So many places. Oh, we can scroll around too. Goodness gracious. This is as big as Skyrim. So much to do. I close that. So that's the map. This is just the calendar again. This is skills and whatnot. And this is all of our goodies. Alright, so I think it's time for bed again. Another day's useless energy spent. We can't do anything with this yet. Stove and larder. Do we have anything in the larder? I would like to make one of these recipes sooner or later. You can use this when you're older. And this is just our stove. We don't have the ingredients. Now we got strawberries. Blueberry jam, blueberry honey, and blueberry. We don't have any honey though, do we? And I think we can find some... Can't make simpleton stew, and we can't make night milk yet. Sounds kind of suspicious, if you ask me. Is there any more books we can read or anything? Nope. And it looks like it's time for bedtime once again, my friends. And we're gonna... It looks like it's 10 o'clock now, so we're gonna get up at 6 again. 6 o'clock. Early to bed, early to rise. Keeps a man catching the early worm. 4 brass waiting to be collected and 0 new tasks added for the day. Alright, so just our normal stuff. Feeding the pig and cat rescue. And then we should have our crops should be done. So once again, another good time to end on a cliffhanger. Thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that the music is visible. I hope the music is visible this time. No, I hope the music is audible this time. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the morrow.